What if one wrong step could place you within striking distance of one of the most lethal creatures on Earth? What if an entire island, lush, green, and beautiful from a distance, was so dangerous that the Brazilian government made it illegal for ordinary people to set foot on it? This isn't fiction. This is a real place, and it might be the deadliest patch of land on the planet. Off the coast of São Paulo, hidden in the Atlantic, lies a small island most maps barely acknowledge. Locals call it Ilha da Queimada Grande. The world knows it by a simpler, more chilling name: Snake Island. From a boat, it looks like paradise. Thick forest, rocky shoreline, not a single warning sign in sight. But step onto that shore, and you enter one of the only places on Earth where a single species of predator outnumbers every other living thing combined. This is the domain of the golden lancehead pit viper, a snake found nowhere else on the planet. Not in a zoo, not in a lab, nowhere but here. Its venom isn't just potent. Researchers believe it may work up to 5 times faster than that of its mainland relatives, capable of dissolving flesh around a bite in minutes. Scientists believe isolation forced this evolution with no ground prey to rely on. Survival meant striking fast enough to kill birds mid-flight before they could escape into the canopy above. Which raises a haunting question. How did a snake end up trapped on an island with no way off and no way for new prey to arrive except from the sky? The answer lies thousands of years in the past. Around 11,000 years ago, this island wasn't an island at all. It was connected to mainland Brazil. But as the last ice age ended, sea levels rose and the land bridge disappeared underwater. The snakes that once roamed freely were suddenly sealed off, trapped on a shrinking patch of land with no predators, no competition, and one narrow path to survival: adapt or vanish. Generation after generation, only the fastest, most efficient hunters survived. Their venom evolved into something far more aggressive than their mainland cousins ever needed. Today, estimates suggest thousands of these vipers inhabit an island roughly the size of a few city blocks. Some studies suggest as many as 1 snake per square meter in certain zones. For decades, only one human presence remained here: a lighthouse keeper and his family, tasked with guiding ships safely past the island's rocky edges. Local legend claims the last keepers vanished under mysterious circumstances, their light going dark one night without explanation. It's a chilling story, but it's important to separate legend from fact. No verified historical record confirms this tale. It remains folklore, passed down through sailors and townspeople, not documented history. Today, the Brazilian Navy strictly controls access. Only licensed researchers, under tightly monitored conditions, are permitted to step onto the island, and only for scientific study. So why would anyone risk it? Because inside that lethal venom may lie something extraordinary. Researchers have long studied pit viper venom for its potential in developing treatments for blood clots, high blood pressure, and cardiovascular disease. Components isolated from related viper venoms have already contributed to real pharmaceutical breakthroughs. Snake Island reminds us that nature doesn't need monsters to be terrifying. Sometimes reality is far stranger and far more dangerous than anything fiction could invent. Perhaps the real question isn't why we fear this island. Perhaps it's what else out there, hidden and unseen, is quietly evolving into something we're not yet prepared to understand.